Hello everyone. So it has been a hot minute since I've picked up this camera. I have been very busy lately, so vlogging has not been on the front of my mind. I've been working, as you know. I think I shared in my last vlog that I've started my first job here in the UK, and that has been taking up a lot of my time. And so obviously as a job does, you know, that's important, it's a priority. So that has been kind of, again, something I have a lot to learn. I've been very focused on that lately, but I am trying to get into a good kind of schedule for myself in my personal life, and also trying to balance content creation and fitness with my new work schedule. So I don't really work set days, so it's a little bit, you know, I just kind of have to figure out what works. So bear with me while I figure that out, but hopefully as we go into the new year, I will kind of set a good kind of schedule for myself. And then I always start the new year off with my goals and resolutions, although I have to say, and not to sound like I'm bragging or like I'm being cocky, but I have reached a lot of my personal goals this year, which I'm very happy about. So I'm hoping that video won't be as long as it has been in the past. I still have a lot more work to do on myself and in my life. I hope that never ends. I always want to continue to work on myself and grow and learn. But for 2026, I'm gonna have to kind of plan out that video, which I've sort of started to do. So yeah, lots of nice content upcoming and more sit-down videos in the future as well. Tom and I are mostly done Christmas shopping for everyone. It's been really difficult this year because my family is all in the US, as you know, and shopping for gifts for people who live across an ocean is not easy unless we do it well in advance. And so we've really had to keep it simple this year. It's nothing too special, but if my family's watching this, I just hope, you know, we did the best we could, and I hope you still love it and appreciate what we got you. It's nothing crazy, but I'm sure you'll find it useful. So yeah, we couldn't do anything crazy this year. Again, I only just started working, so things have been, we're finding our feet still with life in the UK, but we're making it work. So yeah, we're mostly done. We still need to get gifts for my nephews and also for my sister-in-law. So there won't be a ton of wrapping to do though this year. Again, my family's gifts are in the US, and then what we got here, I mean, we really don't have much to wrap. So I don't know, last year, I have a big family in case you don't know. So in my vlog from last year, or in my vlogs, I actually showed myself wrapping some gifts for my family, but you know, my family's all in the US, and Tom's family is a lot smaller than mine, and so there won't be as much to wrap. So I'm not sure if I'll film that for YouTube, but my wrapping skills need some work anyway, but it's okay. So yeah, that's that. Lots of festive content hopefully to come, but as you saw from the beginning of this video, Tom and I recently went to the Bath Christmas Market, which is a very popular Christmas market here in the UK because Bath is apparently the most popular city in the UK in 2025, so look at that. So yeah, I love Bath, and it's such a beautiful place. It's a very classy city, I think. So yeah, we saw the Christmas market. We went with a friend a couple of weeks ago now, a few weeks ago. It was the first weekend that the Bath Christmas market started, so it was super busy. We were like shoulder to shoulder with people. It was really hard to walk, but if you go into it knowing it's gonna be busy, what can you do? You know what I mean? You can't really blame everyone. You're there too, so like, just enjoy it, you know? So we did. We didn't really buy much. We did buy a couple of really beautiful ornaments from this stall that had these glass ornaments made in Egypt, and they were beautiful. So we got a couple for a couple of our friends, and other than that, we got some food from the Christmas markets. There was an amazing stall called the Pudding Wagon, and they had the most phenomenal brownies. I went twice because the brownies were so good. And we also got some pigs in blankets. Oh, they were phenomenal, with potatoes and gravy, and oh, so delicious. So I think in my last video I talked about the fact that I started the Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber, and I finished the first book, loved it. I think I would give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. And so I started the Ballad of Never After, and I'm not even halfway done with it, but that's because I took a break. I actually ended up rereading a few books that I loved from earlier this year, and then I came back to this one, so that's why it's taken me a while to get through it. But now that I'm back into it, I love it. Again, this one is very good as well, and I can't wait to read A Curse for True Love, which is the last book in this series, but so far I love it. I might do a video talking about these books in the new year. I love them so much. So yeah, again, I don't know if I said this, but I really haven't been impressed with many books this year. I really got back into reading around August last year, and I have hit my goal though this year. It was my goal to read 25 books. I think I'm on 31 now maybe. So I've reached my goal, which I'm really proud of. I'm gonna up it a little bit next year. But yeah, so that's something to be celebrated, I guess. But yeah, there haven't been many books that I've been blown away by. If I could count, let me think. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if I read this last one in the series, 8. That's 7 or 8 books that I will be reading in 2025 that that I've read in 2025 that I could truly say I loved. That's kind of sad, but I don't know, maybe I just haven't been picking up the right books, but I'm very excited because there's a series that I want to buy that I've heard nothing but good things about, and I'm planning to buy those, and maybe I'll read that in the new year. I'll tell you about it next year. But yeah, so far loving this series, couldn't recommend it more, and I'm excited to get to the last one. And speaking of books, I forgot to mention this in my last video, but Tom, my very sweet husband, we went into a bookstore recently, a local, just little bookstore that had so many books, it was beautiful. In the children's section, which I find it so funny that this is considered a children's book. I kind of don't understand that, but whatever. I saw the most beautiful edition of Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. And this is a book that I'd never read, but I really loved the movie, the 2019 movie of Little Women. I still need to see, I think there's one other version that's a bit older. I want to see that too, but I've never read the book. And I never quite understood why it's considered a children's book, because even though I think in the book and in the movies they start out like they're supposed to be, the main characters are sisters, they're supposed to be quite a bit younger, and then as the movie goes on and as the book goes on they get older. But I don't know, I don't see it as a children's book. So here it is. Tom got me the most beautiful version of it. They consider it like a luxe edition or a special edition. It's pink fabric with red and gold, and it is stunning. And you know, like, to have a classic, this is considered a classic book. To have one in a special edition is so nice. Another classic book that I would love to have in like kind of a fabric cover like this would be The Great Gatsby, because that is a story I've always loved. Loved the movie. It's just, I remember when I learned about it in high school, I knew I would love it. And once I learned about it, we read the book, we watched the movies, I was like, this is my whole personality for the rest of my life. And I still love The Great Gatsby. So that would be another really good book to have as a special edition. But for now, and the back, it's one of the quotes from the book. It says, "I like good, strong words that mean something." And if that doesn't just define me as a person, I don't know what does. I love good words. Anyway, so yeah, I'm so grateful. It's a beautiful story. If you haven't watched the movie, I recommend it. I mean, I know you should read the book first, ideally, but I saw the movie first. But I'm excited to read this eventually. It's kind of a festive book in a way as well, because I think it starts out at Christmas time. My mother-in-law and I actually went to go see a play of Little Women in Bath recently. I might have talked about that maybe in a video. And it started out at Christmas, and it kind of keeps coming back to Christmas in the story as well. So I think maybe in the new year, if I want to pick it up, I will. I mean, eventually I will. But I have so many books in mind that I want to get to, so we'll see. But eventually I'm going to pick this one up. And how beautiful is this? Like, to have it just on a shelf, oh, like, I love it. It's just beautiful. So I'm so grateful to Tom that he got this for me. And now I think I'll stop yapping, because I have to get ready to go to my Christmas work dinner that I have this evening. I'm really excited about it. So I'll show you my outfit. I have to put on my blazer, and I'll show you the outfit, and then I'll be going very soon. It's still light outside, so I got ready a little early. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We have a 3-course dinner ahead of us. And yeah, it's gonna be most of the girls I work with. I think maybe a couple of them won't be able to go if I understood correctly, but it'll be most of us, and it'll be nice because I really like the girls I work with. Everyone has been so kind to me, so helpful. And yeah, I don't know, I really enjoy what I do for work. It's been fun. So I'll show you my outfit, and then I'll relax for a little bit and I'll get going. Okay. Hopefully you can see. So starting off with my blazer. This is actually the first time I'm wearing this blazer, and I think I bought it maybe earlier this year, and I just haven't gotten around to wearing it because this color, first of all, I love emerald green, but this color does feel quite festive to me. Like, I would still wear it in, you know, late winter, midwinter, but I don't know, I feel like I need to wear it now before Christmas. So I love emerald green. It's one of my favorite colors, and I think it looks amazing on me. So this is a thrifted blazer, but it is from Zara originally. But I think I thrifted it for maybe 20-25 pounds, which I thought was amazing. Yeah, from one of my favorite charity shops or secondhand shops. So yeah, it's from Zara. It's a beautiful fit in the medium. Zara blazers fit me amazingly well. I think they're so flattering and lovely. So yeah, it's kind of more of a long line blazer, and it's beautiful. So it's got these really cool buttons on it as well that are gold and black. I just think they're so cool. It's got it on the ends of the sleeves as well. And that's the blazer. And then underneath, I'm just wearing this black mock neck top that's sleeveless, as you saw. This one's just from Amazon. And this skirt is actually also Zara. I got this when I was in Paris back in 2020. And it's, yeah, it's beautiful. It's a skirt, so I don't know if you can see. I've worn it before, but it's shorts in the back, and it looks like a skirt in the front, but it is shorts, and it's just beautiful. I love it. It's one piece that, like, I don't see myself getting rid of. I've had it since 2020, and I still love it today. I'm wearing tights as well. I'm wearing some nude fleece line tights, and then some black tights that are sheer on top, because I just need some warmth because it's going to be a chilly evening. And then for jewelry, I'm just wearing this gold little necklace. Oh, hopefully it's not blurry. It's kind of focusing on weird things. Okay, this gold necklace, it's got a little snowflake at the bottom. This is from Target. I got it last year. And just some little gold hoops. And that is the look. I'm excited. I'm going to wear some black knee-high boots that are from Jones Bootmaker as well. So that's the fit. I'm excited. So yeah, it's gonna be a lovely dinner. Hello everyone. So I have not picked up the camera in a while again. I think this is my only video this month besides my gift guide video, so things have been busy as I've been saying, but maybe one vlog a month or two is okay. I think that's fine. Fine with me anyway. But yeah, I hope you had a lovely Christmas. It went so fast, the day flew by. I'll tell you a little bit about what we got up to, but it was just a simple, nice day at home really. So yeah, Christmas Eve I was off. Christmas Day I was off. I don't know if I was off the day before Christmas Eve, but whatever. So yeah, basically Christmas Day was lovely. So we spent it with my mother and father-in-law. We woke up, we had a nice breakfast. We made some cinnamon rolls, or we heated up. We didn't actually make them from scratch. We heated up some cinnamon rolls and that was really nice. And yeah, we kind of just took our time, and then we opened some of our gifts, which was really, really nice. I will show you. I'll do a little bit of a Christmas haul. I don't have a whole lot to show you. I just want to show a few little things that I got. And yeah, it was a beautiful morning. It was actually a gorgeous sunny day, but super windy on Christmas and cold. But it was still really nice to see the sunshine on Christmas, because in the UK, at least the past few Christmases that I've been here, I don't think it's been the sunniest of days. So that was nice to see. And we had a lot of family over, so of course my family is in the US, and I did FaceTime them. I got a bit emotional because this time of year is always tricky, I feel like, no matter where I am. And yeah, just calling my family. I think I made my parents cry. But yeah, it was just a bit emotional, I feel like it's always hard at this time of year. If you live away from your family, you know what I mean. No matter what, it's always tricky. So got through it, it's fine. But a lot of Tom's side of the family came over, so we had a big Christmas meal with them. My mother-in-law hosted and she cooked, and it was all really delicious. We all really enjoyed it. Of course, a very British thing to do is the Christmas crackers and also Christmas quizzes and trivia. I feel like it's a very British thing. I never did that with my family, but maybe that was just my family, I don't know. But it was really nice, really fun, so we did that. And not much else. We just kind of caught up with everyone. It was nice to see everyone. So we did that. And that was basically it. I mean, we finished the day off by watching A Christmas Carol, the 1951 version. I think it was a 1951 version. Yeah, so we finished the day off with that, and the next day I had to work. So Boxing Day, I had to work, as well as the day after that, but it was fine. It was a bit hard going back to work after Christmas though. Everyone seemed quite tired. Everyone just kind of, I think, you know, if we had the choice, like, I wouldn't have gone out anywhere after Christmas, but you know, work is important. I had to do what I had to do, but it was fine. So yeah, did that, and then I've been off for the past few days, which has been really nice. So had a couple days on, a few days off, and I'm back to work tomorrow on New Year's Eve, but I'm off New Year's Day, and I'll tell you about our plans as well. But I'm gonna get into my little Christmas haul because I want to finish off this video here, and I just want to chat really quickly afterwards as well. So something that Tom and I like to do for Christmas is get each other 2 gifts, one thing we know about and one thing we don't know about. So the gift that I asked Tom to get me this year was a perfume, and it's one that I've had my eye on for a while. I don't know when I first smelled it. It was maybe over a year ago at this point. We were in the mall one day and I just thought, let me smell that, and it smelled amazing. So it is the Tiffany Rose Gold perfume. Oh my goodness. So I think of all the perfumes I own, I don't have a ton, but of the perfumes I own, I would say this one is the most clean, simple, like everyday mature fragrance. I would say my Jo Malone is also kind of like that, but this one, to me, it doesn't smell fruity or florally. There's something really fresh about it and mature, but not in like an old lady perfume kind of way. It is beautiful. I did smell the original, but I preferred the rose gold. So it's the 50 milliliter bottle, because I just feel like 50 is fine. You don't really need bigger than that. And it's a beautiful bottle. I will show it to you. It's got the blue Tiffany, first of all, the box, like the blue Tiffany's color, stunning. And it's got kind of this almost like metallic mirror looking design on the front. You could see my fingerprints. I have to clean that. And the beautiful blue Tiffany & Co. design here at the neck of the bottle. And like, it's just a really classic, beautiful looking bottle. And I love the scent. It's the perfect everyday scent. I really don't know how to describe it, but I will look up the notes for you and I will link it below. But yeah, Tom got it for me. It was the one thing I really, really wanted. Perfume is a nice gift, especially if you know the person well. Like, I asked Tom for this perfume, so he knew what to get me. But I wouldn't recommend getting perfume for someone if you don't know them well, because that's such a personal thing. But I'm sure even if Tom didn't know, like, he knows me so well, I'm sure it would have been fine. But I just thought I would tell him that this was my main gift of the year, and so he got it for me, and I'm really, really grateful because it is stunning and it's gonna look gorgeous on my little marble tray of my perfumes. So excited. My other gift was something that I was not expecting, so I kind of came up with a little list for him to kind of guide him. But this was not something on my list, and it is something I would have gotten myself, but I just didn't think of it. So Tom and I, we watch Lydia Millen on YouTube. Many of you probably know who she is, maybe not, but I'll link her below. Last year she came out with a book called, I think it was last year, it might have been the year before. It was called Evergreen, and Tom got it for me, and we read it together. And it was kind of just a book about mindfulness and how to live through the seasons happily and peacefully. And it was just a really nice book, kind of also just life lessons that Lydia learned, but are also life lessons that are useful for everyone to hear. And this year she came out with a journal, the Evergreen Journal. So he got it for me, but not only that, he got me, oh, where is it? A signed copy. I was not expecting this. It is a stunning journal. It's the same kind of colors and design as the book. And it's a similar type of thing. Again, it kind of prompts and activities on, it says, I'll tell you, thoughtfully designed with seasonal prompts and activities, the Evergreen Journal offers space for reflection, connection with nature, and gentle guidance to help you embrace each season with intention. I love that. That's the most me thing. I love journals. I love writing. I love all of that. So it's such a me thing. And I knew she came out with it this year, but I haven't really been up to date with her videos lately. And I don't know, I just kind of forgot about it. And so it was not in the front of my mind, not as a gift or anything. So the fact that he got it for me was so sweet. And I'm going to start in January because it's kind of set up perfectly for that. That's why it was also a perfect Christmas gift. And my mother and father-in-law got me a few little gifts as well. they got me a few things from The Body Shop, which I've never shopped there before. I don't know why, but they've got really nice body products. So they got me things like body butter, hand cream, shower gel, that kind of thing. These are in the pink grapefruit scent. I almost said flavor. So yeah, excited about that. There are always things you could use more of. Like I love body butters and hand creams. I love that kind of thing. And because they're more like miniature, I could always put them in like my work bag or something like that. So yeah, that was really sweet of them. I've never, again, bought anything from The Body Shop, but I've been in a few times and they do have some nice things. So I'm excited to use those. They also got me some fuzzy socks, which if you know me, you know that I live in fuzzy socks in the winter. My feet are always cold, so I love these. They're pink and white, just really pretty designs. How cute. I love it. So yep, more socks to live in this winter. They also got us a voucher for Vintage Inns, so I'd imagine we can use this on pub meals or pub stays, if that makes sense, like inn stays, pub stays, whatever you want to call it. So it's a voucher for Vintage Inns. So yeah, really looking forward to using that. I'd imagine we would probably use it on a meal because we love eating out. So really looking forward to using that. And we've also gotten quite a few gift cards this Christmas. So I always say that like giving gift cards doesn't always feel very special, but receiving them, you're always really grateful to receive them. So from my side of the family in the US, my family got us quite a few gift cards. It was just easier this year. Like Tom and I were definitely quite behind with our gift shopping, and I don't love giving gift cards, but once in a while, like sometimes it just works out better. But I'm really grateful because my family got me quite a few. So for Tom and I, we got some Amazon gift cards, and my family created an Amazon UK account just to order us some One For All gift cards as well. So we got quite a few of these, which if you're not based in the UK, One For All gift cards is a multi-store gift card, so you can use it at a ton of different places, which I love. And it's perfect because, again, with my family being based in the US, they don't know a lot of UK shops, and I don't know, they've got their own things going on. I don't really expect anything from anyone, to be honest, but yeah, I just thought that was a nice idea. So my mom was like, I was kind of guiding her through what to get. I was like, well, if you want to get Amazon, but there's also these One For All gift cards. And so that's what they did for us. So really grateful for that. Other gift cards, my mother and father-in-law gave me a, there we are, Lush gift card, but it's for their spa, which I didn't even know Lush had a spa. First of all, I've never shopped at Lush before, but I've been in once, and they've got a lot of cute, you know, bath and body products. But this is a gift card for their spa, I believe. I don't know if I could use it on their products, but they've got a ton of treatments, which I didn't even know they did this, but they've got so many. There's a fresh facial, a validation facial, the comforter, rewilding facial, tangled hair, the spell, the sound bath, sticky dates, tailor-made, I don't know how to say that, the good hour, karma, highlands, all of that. So like there's a ton of different treatments here that I could yeah, I could choose one and go to their spa, which is really cool. So I will be doing that at some point in the new year to treat myself. I might have a little solo day in Bath or something and do a bit of shopping with my gift cards and treat myself to a little spa treatment at Lush. My grandma is very sweet. She also sent us a check. So I'm gonna go to the bank and yeah, deal with that. And also my uncle in the US gave us a Hotels.com gift card, and Tom and I love to travel, as you know. It's a big part of our relationship, and the past couple years we haven't done a whole lot of traveling besides to the US because we have really had to focus on the visa, saving for the visa, making sure we were eligible, dealing with all that. But hopefully now that that's all done with for now, we can do a bit more traveling in 2026. Although now I'm working, so it's so funny. People always say like, you're either like, I don't know the exact like phrasing of it, but it's kind of like you're either like broke but you have time, or you have no time but you have the money. And it's like there's no perfect in between. So we're gonna try and do some traveling in 2026. We have some plans to hopefully see my family at some point, and I really want to go somewhere new as well. And we do have a trip planned in June, which I'll tell you about that in the new year as it gets closer, but that is something we need to start preparing for now. So yeah, we've got a lot coming up in the new year that I'm really excited about, and I want to talk to you really quickly about that as well. Also, I've been eating way too much chocolate since Christmas, but that's okay. It is the time of year for that. I have been working out though again, because once I started work, I wasn't really working out, But now on my days off, I'm pushing myself to make sure I get a workout in. So my legs are super sore today from a cardio Pilates type workout I did the past 2 days. So I'm taking a little break today. But I just want to quickly come on and talk about, you know, reflecting on 2025 and the new year upcoming, because tomorrow's New Year's Eve. So in the new year, you can expect to see my goals and resolutions video, I believe. I think I'm going to film it. I've done it the past couple years, and it's not really for anyone except myself. I mainly share that video just to remind myself, okay, here are my goals, and I can always watch it back to remember. I write them down anyway, but it's more for me, but I try to include a few tips in there like I've done in the past. So I might film that video. That might be the first one of the year, but if I don't film it, I'll just move on to other videos. But yeah, it's kind of just that time of year now where I'm reflecting and thinking about this past year. And this past year was an interesting one. It was challenging in a lot of ways, but also super rewarding because Tom and I achieved the ultimate thing that we were wanting to achieve this year, which was getting my UK visa. I filmed a whole video about the process. I can link that below. That was the hardest thing we've ever had to go through. That was literally a nightmare. But to get to the other side and now know that I'm like living here and I can just we can take a sigh of relief and just know that we're good for now. We don't have to worry about anything visa related, you know, for 2.5 years from the visa approval date. So we've got a little bit more time before we have to worry about anything like that again. But for now, we've overcome the biggest hurdle and we're so relieved. We're so grateful. So that was definitely our biggest achievement this year, and one for me personally, because it was my visa we were trying to get and we did it. So that was a huge goal of ours that we reached this year. And I just also feel like I looked at my list of my 2025 goals and resolutions, and I've reached a lot of them. I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but I'm really proud of myself because, I don't know, this year was just a crazy one. I've had to adjust in so many ways to moving to a new country and trying to find work, and I got a job. That's another, again, accomplishment of mine. I got my first job in the UK. It's been a long time coming. That was not fun looking for work, but I did it. Other little ones, I've done a lot of reading. My goal this year was to read 25 books for 2025, and I've read like 30, I think. So I'm gonna up it to 35 in 2026, crossing my fingers that I can do it. But I want to do more reading throughout the day. I tend to read mostly at night, sometimes in the morning, like when I'm still in bed. But I want to do more reading throughout the day, especially on my days off, obviously, when I have more time. I got back into fitness really, which is huge for me because there were a couple years where I kind of fell out of it. And last year I started doing yoga daily again, and well, not every single day, but for the most part. And this year I really stepped up with my workouts. I haven't been like incredibly consistent. Well, I have. I've done so much yoga, Pilates. I fell in love with Pilates this year, but once I started work, it was a bit tricky. So I want to get into a good routine with that in the new year. So I really need to plan out how that's going to work. But my working days, I might have said this, they're not set days. They're kind of random. My schedule is kind of all over the place, so I can't really say, oh, every Monday I'm gonna do this. It's more like on my days off I need to do this, and on my days at work I'm on my feet a lot, walking a lot, so that's kind of my workout. But it's fine. I just need to kind of balance it and find a good routine for myself. So that's another goal for 2026. Also, less screen time is a goal of mine, but this year I'm proud of myself because I don't look at my phone first thing in the mornings. I haven't done that in over a year now, which I'm really proud of. I also try not to look at my phone before bed. It's a bit harder before bed because sometimes, especially on a work day, I come home and I'm like, okay, this is my time to relax, and I can kind of scroll on my phone for a bit. But in the new year, I really want to do less of that. So at night it's harder, but I did really well this year because I would always just read before bed, and then I got tired and wasn't tempted to look at my phone. The past few days, though, I've been on my phone a bit too much in the evening, so I want to work on that in the new year. But I'll save this for 2026 and for my resolutions video. But I've reached a lot of my goals this year that I'm very proud of, and I'm just excited for 2026 because we have a lot more personal goals in our relationship that we want to reach, and I don't know, just a lot of exciting things. Travel, like I said, and more self-improvement and growth and self-love. So yeah, I just want to finish off this video by saying thank you so much for any support that you've shown me in my channel and my Instagram this past year. It's been a great year. I haven't been super consistent with Instagram posting. Again, like sometimes things just got too busy, or when Tom and I were apart, it was a bit harder to get content, but I'm gonna try and be more consistent with it in the new year and just really make the most of my days off. So we will see. But thank you so much. I hope you had a beautiful Christmas, and I hope you have a lovely New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and just start to 2026. Tom and I are going to have an amazing lunch on January 1st, and I will film that for you, so that'll be in the first vlog of 2026. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get going, and I will see you next year.